Hey everybody, Happy New Year. It's Kurt with the Internet Time Machine, and we thought we'd kick off 2011 with 5 trends that you need to be aware of and watching for the year 2011. Now this is based on supply-demand curves, so we're looking at increased demand with not a lot of supply. So first off, let's start with shares. That's right, the word shares plugged into the Internet Time Machine engine. What we're finding out is that we have a relatively accurate predictor of certain stocks movements when we type in the word shares in the Internet Time Machine. So what I'm going to do is take you over on the membership side and show you how we started to develop Internet Time Machine Financial, which is a new software we're going to introduce this year that just uses worldwide sentiment and conversation to monitor stock moves and move ahead of, get ahead of stock movement. But right now, and it's kind of rudimentary level, we're going to show you what companies are showing up in the Internet Time Machine under the word shares and how we're monitoring them to see how the testing goes. Number 4, we're going to talk about rare earth. Now, if you don't know what rare earth is, but you have a smartphone or a laptop or an iPad or a tablet, you're using rare earth minerals. And what they are is a certain group of minerals that help make the screens and some of the components in all the smartphones and computers we use. Well, a lot of it, 99% of the rare earth in the world is controlled by China, and it's becoming more and more scarce as we build more and more smartphones, tablets, and computers. So we're going to show you on the membership side rare earth and what you need to do to know about it this year as you follow the trends. The third trend of the year, which we've gone over before, is mobile. Mobile is getting bigger and bigger, smartphones connecting to the internet. Now, one of the best things you can do, as we showed in a previous video on review sites, is set up a mobile phone review site or smartphone review site. Now, you might be saying, Kurt, how do I do that? Well, good news. In 2011, there's actually a software that fits so well with the Internet Time Machine after we give you the idea. It builds out micro niche sites, builds review sites, that we almost went to the gentleman whose software it is and offered to buy it. We were actually going to do a deal where I thought it was such a good software and it would fit so well with the Internet Time Machine, we're going to buy it. Well, it wasn't for sale, and he wouldn't open it up. But in about a week, I'm going to tell you who it is and why this software is so important and can help you build review sites, niche marketing sites in a matter of minutes and do it the right way. He's agreed to open up his program after I've asked him now for 18 months to open it back up so that Internet Time Machine members could have a chance to use it. So keep in mind, mobile review sites, and we're going to go over in about a week and show you how you can build a lot of those very quickly and create affiliate links, CPA offers, and traffic. Number 3, we've gone over it earlier. There's still over 70 terms in the Internet Time Machine having to do with rugby. Now, we talked about building a rugby authority site. Now, you don't have to build out fantasy rugby software. That's already out there and controlled by some major players. But creating rugby sites that build authority and build traffic, you don't even have to run them. You can just outsource it. You don't need to know the first thing about rugby. And as soon as you get traffic to your rugby site, you can throw it up on a site like Flippa and be able to make either a couple $100 or a couple $1,000. Because when you're driving traffic and have a sticky site like a forum, people will buy that from you, even if it's based on rugby, which is one of the bigger up-and-coming sports as far as people's interest on the internet and what's available to them. Number 2. We talked about it a few weeks ago, China Forex. If you didn't read our post, go to the internettimemachine.com. It's a free post. China has finally allowed the yuan, their currency, to, I wouldn't say float against our currencies, but at least be traded off the mainland of China. It can be actually held in bank accounts in Hong Kong. What this means is that corporations and companies can now do trading with China without having to go through dollar-denominated accounts. What that also means is that Forex products, since there is a large chunk or a pretty good amount of money that can be held offshore, banks can now create vehicles to trade it, to betting on the price direction. This will be the biggest news to the Forex market in years. We all know what China is and their potential, and finally their currency is available to the rest of the world to trade on the Forex market in different derivatives. So we're going to take a look at that, and if you haven't seen our original post on it, head over to the internettimemachine.com. And number 1, what is the number 1 sexual trend going into 2011? It is same-sex couple marriage therapy. And this is kind of self-explanatory, as we realize that same-sex couple marriages are, 36 months, 24 months old? Well, we're starting to find out same-sex couples also divorce. And same-sex couple marriages have the same problems. One of the partners doesn't like to take out the garbage. One of them doesn't like to make the bed. The other one never listens enough. they're seeing the same things that a lot of heterosexual marriages have to deal with, and they're looking for counseling on their marriage problems. So again, here's where we have a big new industry and a side niche to it saying, well, if same-sex couples are going to get married, they're going to need counseling too. So we're going to go over to the membership side and show you why this ranks #1 with us as far as the biggest sexual trend this year, and how you can possibly position yourself very easily with what's called cost per acquisitions, just collecting leads of people looking for information on how to get a good counselor or a good marriage counselor for same-sex couples. And that can be as easily as just collecting an email and a phone number in exchange for offering, say, a free first visit, which almost any psychologist or counselor will do. So let's head over to the Internet Time Machine membership side. I hope you enjoyed the 5 ideas to keep an eye on this year. That there's going to be a lot of money swirling around. And if you're interested in more ideas like this and what we think of 2011, again, head over to the internettimemachine.com and check out the free post, as well as try the $5 membership to get access to all the videos and posts as well. We'll see you over there.